learning how to draw this property map. I'm going to flip my paper so we're on the side that has this. So I'm going to remove a bunch of my extra information that I don't need.
Okay, so are you doing the white one?
I'm going to loosely draft the whole thing or how I draw just so we get a clean and this.
So the green,
but this is like steep grade. It's all steep grade.
Yeah, so the green is all that wheel, like this, and then this, and then this is, we don't have this, but they're working on acquiring this section.
But she says we, I don't know they have.
Oh, I mean,
This is
you're gonna protect the watershed above you.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I would.
Probably not a lot above you. Yeah, I think this is just like a roll.
Yeah. So up above, touched.
So you've already got this Googler, so let me, do you know how to find your lengths and your dimensions?
I'm about to. I'm just gonna start plotting paths. Or how do you do it? I'd love to see.
So just take your ruler, because you already have your squares. So then you just go in there and you get the ruler tool from above.
We'll take the ruler tool.
Right there,
and
yeah.
then we're
And
just
then
gonna
that's
start.
how you get your coordinates of every one of those lines. So we don't have to do it perfectly to scale here, but you might be better off with your eye, the way that you draw, just, roughing it because you have perspective awareness.
Right.
But mark it with the measurements that it is. You know
Cool.
what I mean?
Yeah. Then I'm gonna plot it here and then do
Plot
the
it there,
length
and
on
then,
here.
right the line.
Cool. I love that.
Cool.
Okay, so I'm gonna show you how I just. Can I actually see this tactile? I like paper, but actually no, the screen. Now that I removed the contours. Okay, so I'm gonna move my eyes really quickly between. In my head, I'm gonna make a big triangle. Can I actually mark on this a little bit?
Yeah.
Okay, so when I go to,
There's that one too.
if you prefer me to, for some reason I like the color one more. Okay, I'm gonna mark very lightly. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move my eye from here to here to here to here, and I'm gonna get that general triangle. Can you move your foot a bit too? Because that is the major envelope that the shape sits in, and then this is on the side. So, in fact,
I feel you're going to be doing a lot of drawing for people.
no. I'm gonna start doing those dots, and then I'm gonna plot that one. Boop. And then start making loose. I'm super light with my pen, and I'm just gonna lightly get that big shape, and then I'm gonna. Is that perfectly above? Yes. So, in my head, I ask myself, from this point to the top, is the green shape?
Do you want to draw it like perfectly at north? That might be a good idea.
Yeah, that is a good idea. Thank you. Okay, nice. Okay, so then I ask myself, where's the halfway point? I'd say the halfway point is right here. It's the top of that box, or middle between that box and that edge. And then I just take little notes of things like that. Can I actually? I just want another piece of paper underneath this one. Just that I don't get all the marks of the wood imprinting on this paper as much. It's nice to draw on paper. And then I'm just going to kind of do it for a bit without talking. Really, I'm just asking myself over and over, which has more than half? Which side has more than half? I make a shape and then I cut it into almost halves, and I start favoring the sides. I'll trace the red one too. See, is that streaming? It looks like it's streaming. Okay. I'm very loose with this part first. I like to be lighter in the beginning.
Is this yours?
Boom. Find that shape, lock it together. Okay, so that green shape is that red part of the green shape. Yeah?
Yeah, the red space.
Okay.
That's Terry's lane, and then that's public path. That's it.
Right. True north. True vertical.
Wait, I'm so curious about this. Did you?
Yeah, you're the mama, that's why.
I don't really know how to describe this part other than do it more than what I told you before, is find the big shape and then start cutting it in half and determining, okay, if that's half, is this more or less than half? I ask myself that one question over and over. In fact, that's the only question I ask myself when I'm plotting shapes. I make the big overarching one and then I split it into halves
So we're scaling it out.
and thirds and quarters. And I just ask myself over and over, is this more or less than that? That's the best advice I can give you, like. And be as simple as possible. Don't do little curves. Don't like that little curve. I'm doing it because I'm confident about it. But other than that, I wouldn't recommend it. And then these plots are what want and employee housing? Okay.
Those are watercolors. Oh wow. Okay, this is fancy. Does anybody have a spare pencil?
And then I ask myself, like, if that red line, would it touch that one? And it would, in my head. So I ask myself things like that. Like that gap would go boom and touch that one. So I'm gonna, in my head, connect those two like that.
Oh shit. Yes, blade.
No. I do it back at home.
I would like to.
Oh, I guess it goes like that actually, and then okay, that's as close to a tutorial as I can give because that's pretty decently plotted, at least for that perspective. In fact, I can do a little bit better. So if you want, I can get you a loose grid start, or you just wing it. But I would say start.
I was gonna think about tracing. Possible.
Okay, so you can do whatever feels right.
Or you can do it for me.
Or you start it and I make. Try to start the same way I did. Make dots. So look at your eye. That is the main shape. Is that. And then that's extra. And then I put that at the end. So try to make it just with dots. Don't do heavy lines.
Well, I'm just looking where you did.
I know. Sorry, I'm only saying it with that like level of intensity.
Wait, you did it like there, there, there.
I did it there, and there. And then I put that one out. Focus on that triangle first, because that triangle is most of it. And then do that one. So the goal of drawing is to organize layers of importance. And then to take up the most appropriate amount of space on your page, I'm going to start my first top there. There. Because you want it to fill the page pretty well. So I'm just going to start fine-tuning stuff. And then I'm going to check in with you in a sec. And I'll share it. This is the property that we're working on. No one's there, but that's fine.
Is this yours, babe?
Be loose with it. Loosen up your grip. Right now you're in a writing grip. Go to a drawing grip. Hold it all the way back here. All the way, all the way, all the way. Even further back. With your fingertip like that. And I'd say instead of making dots, like scribbling them, do it like this. If you want, just like so that they're super loose. Like this. Wiggle your pen like this, if you don't mind me being a bit too specific with you. Like, yeah, even looser. Then look, that's the point. Look at how many marks I made. None of them are right. Maybe one of them is right. What are the odds of you being right on that distance? They're terrible odds. So don't try to be right. Just try to be close. See? There we go. And really hold it like this. Like you're doing, like looser. Even looser. Yeah. Like that. No, even overhand. Overhand. See, you were underhand. There we go. Now you're overhand. Okay. And then like this. No, you're going down. That's too direct. When you go down, you're saying, I know this for sure. But you don't know. So then just tap it into place and say, I kind of think it's there. Yep, there we go. It's kind of over there. That's how you draw really accurately. You start terribly. Don't start accurately. It will get worse. Start loosely and it will get better. And then when you really start dialing in where you think things are, then you can write with your pen facing down.
Yes.
This is when you know you're right. Yep, that's when you have no idea. And you have no idea. Always look at this, by the way. You don't know it from your memory. You know it a good deal, but not enough knowledge. So, like, hold this in your other hand, honestly. Always look at that. I'm staring at this while I'm doing this. I'm barely looking at this paper. And the second you find out something you did was inaccurate, and then forget your drawing. Yep, loosened overhand. That's the way. Loose overhand. Okay, and then we're gonna plot in our pathway, which I loosely did on that one. Out of this shape. That's the shala. Nice red.
Guys, going.
Just to save time, I'm probably just gonna do this. But yeah, you can feel free to give me
Do you want me to do like a loose shape for you? It's just nice to have a good shape to work with.
No, like our
Okay.
story and
But can you make this part bigger? Cause
You want to focus on that part? If you want, I can just do that
Is that
part.
why you did it like that?
I did the whole thing.
Well, I kind of want today. I kind of want the whole thing too.
Okay.
Okay, then I'm gonna do it scale. Oh, I'll do it like how this one is.
Yeah, do it like that.
Like this one, where it focuses
Oh,
on
I
that.
see. Would anybody like a ruler? I
Yeah.
have the big one.
Honestly, it
If
makes
one
sense to have straight
doesn't get claimed, I would love a straight edge. Thank you, Lindsay.
like that.
Cool.
And I might
This is awesome. Yeah. I will always take a straight edge. Okay, so you want it like this one. Okay. Okay.
And then maybe we can do like
Then you can do like a what?
I want to do like just Lakshmi.
What's Lakshmi?
This entire property is Lakshmi.
Okay.
Or
Okay.
sorry, hold on, let me see.
Yeah, that's kind of flop.
It's legit. Ta-da! That's what my brain was on. This is real life. Okay, cool. What's next? What's next? How autistic Stevens is. This is mine.
Pretty easy win for me. I think I can. I think
We also have a complex shape to work with, so it's just gonna look more intricate.
Yeah, just chop down. Boom. This is your favorite thing.
Yes. Yeah, it's not hard.
May I move this?
You may do anything you want. Okay, and then I'm gonna plot the bungalows and the major buildings as well, just so you know.
Yeah,
Sounds
do
good?
it.
Okay.
Or I can do that, maybe. Or yeah, go ahead actually. Go for it. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you have all the measurements? Those are in meters? So then you can be like,
Oh, I'm having a mouse. Can we check mark everything?
Going. It's good. It's so pretty. Yeah. What would we do now? So is this a line here? Like, that's the, yeah, that's the map. This is
it's actually not bad.
How many rooms are in each bungalow? And
Um,
can I
just
get
one.
the space?
Oh, per bungalow, there's 2 rooms.
Okay. Is this the shala? Or is this the
I
shala?
want to know which way to
Or is this this is the shala?
This is the shower.
Okay.
okay. So it's okay. We're not doing it perfectly to scale.
Yeah, it's
So
That one?
Wow. That's amazing. Right?
More perfect.
I didn't want to put that on everybody to have to do it all the way, but I would bring it in. You know, just a line, because you want to also consider access, fencing, that sort of thing.
A bit of dimensionality for the shala.
Fire fence. So, yes, feel the paper.
Took that a bit literally. When
And then who do you want to move? That one?
It does need to be a lab.
Okay, I'll leave this with you at this stage. That sound good? Is this useful? Okay.
I'm gonna probably harden the lines.
That's okay.
That's great.
I'm hardening just a few of them, but these lines will get you close. That's really the point. Just to have the lines close.
Can I section this? Or orient this like this, but then show the blue part on here? Do you know how to do that? Because I'm having a hard time, like, orienting it.
Okay, so the way that this one is, it's not perfectly overhead.
Well, that's...
That drawing is a bit more like that.
Are we having to do it in bird's eye view?
It's helpful to do it to scale. But that drawing, the reason why the perspective is like that is because it's like this and like this, but way lower. See, look, for that rectangle on the bottom to be at that
It helps me to know
parallax,
how
it's
much
like
space
At this angle? Yeah, totally. I agree.
So that might be perfect the way I'm gonna try and draw it.
Okay, then it's like this.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and draw it. Oh wait, but can you orient it where the blue is showing?
You want it just like on that paper?
Yeah, but no, but I want the blue to show.
The whole blue.
Oh yeah.
Okay, thank you.
I was trying to do it like,
Like that?
Yeah, that's good. And then I want it closer to there. Thank you.
Don't get too caught up on doing perfectly. Yeah.
And then at some point, I need to use my computer to find more information on this and like plot the edges.
Do you mind if I draw this?
Go ahead.
Are you getting started on drawing? Yeah. Okay. So what once you guys put it up, just make sure it fills the area.
yeah.
Don't do a little tiny one.
Yeah.
Don't worry about
Oh wait. Oh, that's too big.
Perfect feet? Okay.
Is there a way to curve? If I put it here, then I put it on the baby, or just, you just go dot. Oh, okay.
Oh.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, right?
All right.
Yeah. That's kind of why I use it. It's actually sort of why I've changed it. But my actual name is Thomas Lastbush. Kind of reclaim the Irish heritage. Yeah, like my family would call me Smalls. Who did you? I just started saying that's wrong.
I want a phone.
Back here. Yeah. I did it in Spain as well. They have some
Flip it over.
Yeah, exactly. How do you keep it? Keep it like that. It's a pretty much the West Coast of Ireland. Farm.
What you doing?
Yeah.
No, right now we're just doing the property covering and getting it on. And then just try to feel. I got
Just going around to station to station. I built a few projects there.
So, I need to. Do you have did I lend you a pencil? Yeah, I gotta find the. I used the rubber on this You got your here. No. Like I was trying to play it out. Yeah. So
3 years old. It's got to make it. I've done so many projects. So I got a big window, I got insulation.
Alright, thank you.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. First time, no, Jimmy, it's like, yeah.
Mira, pasa.
To find someone.
What's up? Can I use my computer? And then you're probably gonna want to mark where your north is.
Oh, that's
Yeah, because you were like
right there.
just about, yeah. So your north is like at like 2 o'clock. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Interesting day to take photos.
Here's one.
Oh, we have a straight edge here too.
Oh, wait.
I'm just realizing how useful it is probably because of how big each of, like, this whole property is huge. This whole property is huge.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm thinking, like, how useful it would be to just, like, map out
Each one separately. Yeah, totally. I agree.
Because honestly, like, there's a lot I could show you on the map itself. Like, on where things are, if that makes sense. But it's so tiny. Like, it's actually, you would have to zoom in to even see, like, a section of the land. If that makes sense.
So this is also a different angle of Loma. Looking at it, looking at just these properties, like where Caleb's room is, and the stuff up there, and then I don't remember right there.
Oh,
We have
Like,
them.
like you have, okay.
Yeah.
if you want, you
So you want to take a gulp and
It's okay.
set yourself up? Okay.
yeah, we're on you.
Wow.
Yeah, we put a ton in there.
Yeah, I might actually take a few gulps. Oh, my computer's gonna die.
That's why I'm like,
Really nice, thank you.
It was alright yesterday, but I actually told myself to eat.
It's like a workout weight.
Yeah, I gotta do that. I don't even see what's biting me.
so I got fucking and delayed last night. Or yesterday.
Nearly there, bud.
Oh, and yeah.
That was being out and about and the thing, so.
Yeah. I wonder if
Last dancing. Always keep last hostage. Use him right beside.
Get roped into
Where
the
they all hang out.
I think that was it.
geography as well. Like you get roped into the video.
I volunteered myself.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you
It's
in
like
it?
an army of us.
Are you doing it too?
Yeah.
Are you video?
Oh, yeah.
Back in London, I've done quite a lot of geography. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm in. That was at a lot of us, so I have attention.
I've never been on such a big team.
Oh,
Yeah, it's like so most people don't remember it.
So far,
Okay,
Same scales, they fucking let the clock for it.
Well, they
I was kind of tired.
sound like they want.
So cold.
And then I just ease off.
Imagine drawing water.
Yeah, but so if you want a like, so I have these loose shapes. The only thing that's worth articulating are the corners. Like, I did that and that. My brain gets the rest. I don't need to go further. And then when I have like this line I fucked up, I'll make this line stronger. And then I use my white gel pen to kind of scribble it out a little bit. So you can use that too, but it's not that strong. But I can use it to soften edges. I'm just focus on the corners. Even when drawing something as complex as like people, don't draw the arm. Draw the elbow and the hand. The arm is implied.
Kind of in that state now, like I push it like that. Oh yeah, is there coffee there?
I can see one.
See, and now you're like spending all that time, but you don't need to. Boom, see? And now the whole brain gets the picture. Yeah, just do those corners.
Antonio, can I use that when you're done?
Access. Oh, access online.
Still good use
Yeah, for the purpose of this course, sometimes you guys using everything.
Like this is better. Yeah. Are you done here?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the room. And then they go.
There you go, bud.
Here that I've never used, but then.
You want to use I know in meters, so I guess I'm doing meters, centimeters.
So we're doing access and water.
Yeah, well, and also thinking about, so if you're done your property boundary, you want to start to think about your zones. If you already have a house, then you can place that on the map. Some of you do, some of you don't. And then you want to start to think about your weather patterns. So you can roughly draw out, you know, like where is the wind coming from, that sort of thing.
Oop.
You can do that on, yeah, you can do it on another layer, so.
Good design should be like a good onion. Lots of layers.
Make you cry.
So once you have your property boundary, you can start to use this vellum see-through paper so that it's not marking up your drawing. To start doing your sectors analysis. It can be like a giant circle that says, you know, this is where the wind comes in. This is where our water is entering the property. This is where it leaves. Does that come around?
Okay, yeah. I went about way too like
Yeah.
workout.
We did 50 push-ups.
Yeah. That's why I have all these different tricks for like being lighter or more ambiguous with my pen drawing.
Oh, you would have
That was like, yeah, maybe I should do exercise. Yeah, so I'm gonna try to do it for 30 minutes every morning. Like I'm looking up
Oh yeah, you gotta like. Yeah.
You do, and you don't have to write your measurements if you don't want to. Like,
Oh, it's helpful.
so this is for your like sector wind analysis stuff. Oh,
Over top.
Cool.
Figure that out.
yeah. You can just stick it underneath your paper. It'll keep it flat.
Okay. Thank you.
You want to just shove this underneath your paper for now?
Yeah. Well, prefer just that.
So you're done. You're ready to go on to the next spot. And you can think about where the elements are coming from, which direction the wind comes from, where the sun That's okay. Yeah, it's just to get an idea, just to get you in like practical. The first year you're doing this stuff, you're doing a design, you want it to be right? You'll want it, it'll take a while. Doing like the scaling is probably, especially if you're doing, even on the computer, finding the image at the perfect scale.
Yes, I love
Illustrator, whatnot, or you have a scale that makes sense. That can be very tricky. It's just getting the right 5 or 10 combination over a 2.76, you know, that kind of thing. And then getting 1 inch to equal that. But, so we're not going to be able to do that kind of thing to the structure of that thing. It gives you an idea. Just a drop one here for you. You want to put it under your
Looks like you guys are going.
Yeah, I know. I have difficulty to see it. I did this.
Huh?
good job at doing
Oh. So, yeah, what you're doing is perfect. Get those corners dialed in and then loosely do the middles. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was trying
actual like lesson,
twice with the middle.
well,
I know.
It was easy.
Yeah.
would be there during one of your workshops or something.
No, I gotta do one minute. Do you have an eraser? Yeah,
This flag is what I need, because the next thing that you're gonna be doing is your sector analysis.
yeah.
Oh, but here,
You already got your valid yet? Well,
When is this reminding how to get that now?
yeah, how to do the.
that's your sector analysis to show like which direction who's coming in, which direction the rain is, some of that stuff. We'll know because it's the properties. Right. Creo que hay video.
Is it on these maps?
Yeah.
Well, you said I have it. Oh, okay.
Oh, it's from Mexico. Yeah, exactly. Oh, yeah, I just. Okay. Where'd you buy that one?
This one was. Where did we get that? Oh, sorry, I got it in San Marcos. No, you man just put it in a different bag. That's not the bag for the coffee. It's different. It's from San Marcos. What's the name of the? There's a coffee shop in San Marcos. Yeah, he's a really nice guy. He has his own farm. It's called.
And this is like a general north, right?
Arati.
Yeah,
in San Marcos. He's his own farm. Yeah, Arati. He's really nice. Selvin is his name.
You only need to put north, really.
Don't go to circles. Selvin, even though I do go to circles sometimes.
I love the bread.
Yeah, no, the coffee is a bit left. But no, he's really, sounds good.
Yeah, so like this part of the property where the shella is, like it's the most sun in the morning time.
Yeah.
And then I mean,
A lot
obviously
of
you
movement
can't tell.
and sweaty,
But I could tell just by the first day.
meditation, breath work, meditation, workout.
Yeah, because it's the most
Meditation first.
east-facing part of the property.
Workout.
Mhm.
Shavasana. That's perfect. Huh? Favorite move? I don't think I enjoyed it. It's like my hips seem very like stuck at the moment. Yeah, I think I need like a deep tissue massage or some osteomat work or something to reset my back and spine.
Okay, class, I'm going to show you guys what's next because most of you are pretty much close to having the property boundary done. I've given you all a piece of vellum, which is like that see-through transparency paper. That's where we're going to start to analyze our sectors. So you can do a big circle if you want. There's lots of different ways to draw this. But ideally what you want to figure out is, now pretend I have a piece of vellum on this. I'm going to mark out, like say my winds are always coming from here. I'm going to mark that out. Okay, this is my wind. So maybe I just do it like half a circle. Maybe I'm going to say this is my wind. You know, I can show the direction that the wind is moving. It's always coming from the east or the west, sorry, in this one. I'm going to think about the winter. They say maybe I have a climate where I have snow and I always have northwesterly, very cold winds, right? So I create a legend of sorts or a way of telling people. Maybe it's just a square like this and I just say north wind. And I'm not going to write it upside down like this. Always draw it so that it's like when you're looking at it, you can read it, right? Other things you're going to want to think about, say I have a whole bunch of forest over here. So this is going to be probably a what? What do you think a forest would be evident for?
Fire.
Fire, right? So maybe I want to like make a symbol. Okay, this is my fire zone, and it's over here. Right? Maybe I have a road coming in here to my house. So then I have access zones right here and right here. Now it's up to you if you want this to be, remember the sector rows I showed you all before? It was a big circle and there was all those different lines. So you can have it in a way where this is a big circle and you're just marking off areas. Or you can do it pieced out like this. Does that make sense? I could start over with it very clean, but this is kind of the idea, is that this is on a tangent that goes all the way around. And I'm marking specific areas of that circle to show those different things. So what else do you think we want to think about in our sector rows? Water. Water, yep. We could think about water in terms of like weather patterns, rain, snow,
Neighbors.
monsoon. So not necessarily where the water is flowing. That's more of our needs and yields, our inputs and outputs, which can be another layer of our map. And I would encourage us all to do that if we get time for it. But for now, we're working on sector rows, so this is more in relationship to our climate, geographical things that are affected by where we live. So there's another big one missing here on this map. What do you think it is? Has a huge effect.
Water?
No, we already said water.
Path
Sun.
sun.
Okay, so where does the summer sun and the winter sun come, right? Your winter sun's going to be lower, right? It's going to rise and set lower. And your summer sun is going to be way bigger.
There's not so much variation here. It's more in the western area.
Sorry, you're asking me about what? Sorry?
There's not so much variation.
Variation. Yeah, correct.
Here.
There's not so much variation here. And it depends on where you live as to what your sun path will look like. Yes, you are correct.
Is this all from Null School we get the information?
Null School is going to be very good for you to look at your wind patterns. I could show you and pull up another one on the computer for everyone to look up their sun path. I gotta get the name, and I'll let you know. I'm having a brain fart right now. Gaia, I think is what I use. So I probably just putting in Gaia, it might not come up though. Weather Spark is another one. So Neil dropped a document in the group this morning. If you want to look at that, he dropped in Weather Spark as your climate reference. So if you want to look at that in your phones, it'll show you, an example of what would show up for you if you searched your property for your weather. And then you'll be able to see, what are your growing days, what are your rain days, that sort of thing. And then what do you use for sun path?
There's one. It's for
There's
for photos. It's not. You can go like this across the.
Yeah, there's an app that you can use.
I'm trying to remember.
I know, I'm having a total brain fart.
It's
I'm like,
like you see it, and you hold the phone, and it shows you the sun, and you can set like winter, summer. I can look it up.
Oh, this is
I was watching like
awesome.
he was plotting out his land, and he was using it. I think it's actually photography. Yeah.
Where's your man?
Gaisma.com. That's what I use. GAISMA.com. That's one of many places that you can go to find your sunrise, sunset times, solstice.
Adri has a really cool way of doing it. I've just texted her there. Don't get caught up in this stuff, but yeah, there's a really cool one that you can use that actually maps the path of the sun over, so you can actually.
Yeah, right over top of your map.
Right. Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, there's all sorts of apps that you can use for that, and they're pretty cool because you can be in real time and walk around and it can tell you, and they're free as well.
I think the lake is here. Maybe.
Whoa, what is that?
This is Null School, the wind thing that she's talking about. Check this out.
Okay.
Isn't that crazy?
Whoa.
Yeah, this is
Oh,
cool.
that's cool.
Yeah, so we're roughly like right here.
So there's two more. It's called
So our prevailing wind is, like you're saying, blocked by the Charlotte.
sun path.
Because we're
is another
here.
word you can Google search, and sun calc, sun calculator.
Oh, sun calc. Yeah.
That's the one.
Bro, that's
I
so
think we're here, actually. Loma de Atitlan. Give it to me on the map.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so if we are there, we are directly underneath, almost halfway between that line, which means
Now, when you're doing your sector
That
rows,
line.
one thing you need to be very
We're
mindful
directly
of
underneath,
is if
halfway
you
between that
change
line.
the
So
aspect
we are right
of your
here.
due north.
just about.
Most of you didn't. But you got to figure out where your north
So
is
it's coming in from the
and mark
north.
that on your
It's like
map before you
coming in.
start putting on this
One sec.
dial of where things are going to come from. Because if you put your north
That's the
somewhere else,
line,
then you can't directly put your
and
sun
then
on.
left of half is where Atitlan is. And from the top down, we're less than half. So we're less than half on both sides. So this is less than half, and then this is less than half. So we're actually here.
They'll say north
You're right here.
here.
And that should storm.
Is it showing like? Is Is it showing even with the mountains there?
I can see.
Because
Yeah, that's what. So I do too, and I usually mark, well, in my sector rows it actually has the dials and the numbers and things like that, but you can just say, you know, this is summer, or sorry, this is summer, this is winter. You can
Any
rate
more
times
information?
if you
Yeah.
want to.
Doing this on the vellum
On the vellum, yeah, as a second layer.
and all the
Yeah, I'd like to see more
sketches of
information.
the road and the house that's on the vellum too. Everything else is on the vellum.
Yeah, you do layers, basically, when you're drawing with paper, you do layers of vellum on top. So whether or not, I guess I can check with Neil if he wants to do any layers, because that's a lot of vellum for everybody to be using. But I would definitely, let's just start with the sectors. Do the second layer, and then probably I would say, I would write your access on your map.
We're almost at the peak of that belly.
I know, it's true.
91. Yeah, that's almost it.
I just realized that this is also probably.
Okay, but the green stuff and that white zone are the only things that are owned. Okay.
I just realized that, oh, so this is like. It's a, yeah. Oh, were you yeah. It's like federal.
Okay, so we're just on that slipstream. So that's funny. We're in this little slip here. That's why it gets so harsh, and that's why the shallow blocks all of this wind. Right? So 91.23. 91. Point.
Oh yeah.
It's like extra bucky today.
Yeah, I think let's keep the same methodology for everything.
91.23 and
There's like
14.
one way to skin a cat, as they say.
Yeah.
But I think
Cool.
People are kind of doing
this
what
is
they're
why
feeling.
this is your zone of genius. I feel like is guiding people to do this.
Yeah, I wasn't there.
Yep, in my estate.
Oh yeah.
Okay. May I see one of those vellums? Cool.
All these busy designers.
Do you know what this is? Like I can
And then, just a tip, since this is not the same size, the vellum is not the same size as the poster board, pick a corner and stick to it. Just so that it doesn't get super lost the whole time.
I noticed all your markings on the Google Earth. Did you do all that? The drawing out that map on Google Earth? Or you
No.
received it?
Saved it from people who had some of it. Imported some of it myself from other resources.
So you can import into
Totally, as long as you can save it as a KMZ file.
KMZ. Okay, that's good to know. It'll import directly in
Yeah, and then you click it and it'll open it up in Google Earth.
on the location of your property.
Yeah, KMZs are crazy. It puts it right on the coordinates.
Good stuff. Okay.
I still haven't figured it out fully, but
That's Google. Google gods.
yeah.
They figured it out.
No, no, that's KMZ file. Okay.
Yeah, like I think even in SketchUp, if you export as a KMZ, it'll put,
Right.
You can put like a structure that you build in SketchUp, right? As exported as a KMZ file, and then you can like assign it where to go on the block and shit.
Every month.
What do you start?
So you're well, you've also got your yeah. Well, this is probably down here. It's like the wind changes pretty much every month.
Oh, Pooch, you're crushing it.
It's like it.
I can't wait to see how the Irish that it's gonna be, you know, like 4 times a day the wind will change and the sun and the rain.
Right now,
Yeah, okay, come on, I'll show you another tool we can use.
those heavier ones would be they're certain.
There's one over there he's not using right now.
Okay, so can you see here? This is like your this is a big ass ridge here, right? So like water is flowing all up.
Me dejaron
That's serious.
abandonada.
Like you can really get most of this thing just by looking at the box. So you can start playing. All the hydrogen convenience there. Much.
Sí, prácticamente yo digo que hagamos como que pongamos dónde está la casa. Como hacer como o sea, la casa y el terreno. Lo único es que y ahí que tienen agua potable o de dónde viene el agua. Hay que hacer esa investigación. Tú hablas con el dueño de la casa.
Tengo un vecino de
Con él.
ella.
Okay.
Yeah.
Click on there.
Sí. Está en uno contesta.
Yeah, exactly.
Would you be able to tell if there was a spare?
Does anyone have a spare pencil?
You can tell where
I have a spare pencil.
there are like wells
I have a pen,
where
No, it's okay.
but
See if I can sneak it.
okay, then like I say, then this next one let's say hill shape.
There isn't a spare pencil here. I don't know if you're working on something, work away.
Dale, algo a uno,
To keep yourself oriented more on the picture. Not only did I line it corner to corner, but I traced those words. And that helps. To see.
I think it will be like
So each one has a leg, so that's they're kind of actually self-explanatory.
Ajá, yo creo que a los que vendieron este terreno, ese señor es propietario de eso.
Why they- Yeah.
And that's why I was thinking,
Maybe I'll just do corners like you showed me.
Well, yeah. I was gonna say, well, yeah, whatever. As long as you're, yeah, you have some consistent markup. It'll keep you really locked in.
Vamos a hacer que cada centímetro represente un metro.
Get there, harvest it, and work there. This looks like a kind of low down. Yeah, you actually put it on there.
now, right now our greenhouse is like this.
Okay, that makes more sense.
But the water, we don't have water. We have to fill a huge tank and
Right.
then use that.
So this is what you first have to do the zone sort of thing, right? After you do the zone use, the next thing you want to do is so that includes the little arrows saying pump all of them here. Right, and now set, let's say
Supplies are bad today.
a hose
Mm-hmm.
or irrigation, or whatever else to
Y de largo, ¿cuánto hay? Oh, 23.
27.
Think about it, as long as your arrow
Doblémoslo.
You can draw it there.
Y ponen el doble de las 6.
I'm finding this scale.
And then your north arrow is here, yeah?
Yeah.
See?
And you said with this we do the layers.
This one is where we first do our
Doble de
weather.
todos, ¿eh?
See, our wind pattern is our sector. Our north arrow up there.
Tenemos que encontrar el
Lays over top. You just have to think about what
How do I draw? What do I do?
Well, just like I was doing there, like put this on top of this. And you say,
Okay, I draw lines of the wind, okay, and of the sun. For the sun, what do I draw? I draw just
however
the
you
course.
want to describe
We're just wondering about scale.
Oh, yeah.
Good, I can leave my own province to scale. Did you measure your house?
Okay, so now we've got
Kind of like eye it. Not even worry so much about the actual
sectors broken up onto the property. We've got the solstice arc there, covering most of the property. We've got the winter solstice arc here, covering the minor plane of that property. We've got prevailing winds coming from this direction. We've actually got a large structure right there that blocks a lot of the wind from hitting other smaller structures here. We can even line this with bamboo if we want to stop more wind from coming in that direction. Things like that.
Just kind of like follow the general outline. Exactly. That's the problem. We can't do it to scale because we can't like really use the. We'll have to like triple the.
How's it going?
Grand, yeah, just going on the house things, and then I'll get cracking on the sun and wind and patterns.
Awesome. You guys are doing awesome. Got your wind.
Yeah, well,
Yes.
maybe I should have started out with it. But anyway, so when does
Yes.
it?
Yes.
This is like a spreadsheet, or this is literally like on it.
Okay, so what shape here has a chair?
This is where I was staying. Okay, here it gets really so this is like, it's literally on it. And then the wind comes in, like, and then it gets extremely windy, but then just from like here, if you walked out, and you just come up through here, like none of this is nearly as windy.
Okay. So if you wanted to, this is just what I believe in artistic freedom. You can draw the arrows for that wind that you're talking about. Like you can draw that current because it's a very prominent element of what you want to design.
Cool.
It's like I have a arrows and then they stop, right? And then you can address that piece of the energy that's coming in.
Okay.
Or
That's a good idea.
or you can just do a line that says wind. You know,
Yeah,
like
totally.
those are just two different ways of saying the same thing.
Okay, that's a good idea. Okay, cool.
Redraw
Thank you.
I just want to get like people just all in action.
That's awesome. Yes, thank you.
Yes, pleasure. And then, right?
This is the house.
You want it to
And
be
then
big?
just to find your corner.
This is the house. And now we're doing out like.
Okay, good.
Walk in. You still might be wrong. So don't like be like.
Or there's a ruler for a minute.
Yes. Right.
This is not a so
That's a better shape than like that. Let's kind of like scribble and like say that's not true. And then we find rubber. So for now we're just gonna remove those edges that are not 4%. So that's plus. Right.
So what do you roll that? You do, this is still, this side is still good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just roll that all the stuff. And then just go on.
So when I'm drawing, it's not like I have lines. I'll use rubber to remove what's not there, and then what might look at a glance like a beautiful line, you get it close and it's like scribble this way. That way, one clear mark for a moment, but
all the
distance
same.
and resolve. That's the thing, but it's blur your eyes over your thing. Unfocus. Cool. Like dilate your eyes. Look at my face. Look at my face. See, like they have like that loose shape maybe there. You're not loose. You're going for the loose. Exactly. Here's another trick. Tilt your head back as far as you can, and then look at me. And at the same time, squint and do tilt your head back so far that you're colliding with the brush eyelash.
You've done that already.
See that deliberate? That's what. And then look at the plate. And this detail. You don't want that. You don't want that. You want all those loose dots. Barely see the lines.
Yeah, you're not whether you're secular or not.
Draw all the way back here.
So Where that's quite simple. It's like you want to draw on the path or something. So where it's going up the winds or something on the path you're taking. So get that on there. Taking winds, fires, wild animals, whatever flows of energy coming, right? That would be kind of yeah.
Yeah, but makes sense. But they do come over like
I just looked. I don't.
Oh, yes.
I do. Not here.
Sorry, I'm not trying hard.
But if you see, like, I'm super loose with this. If you want to see this, since I'm working in pen and I'm not going to erase, I'm super loose. And then I just articulate corners. And I let the scribbles be there. That doesn't matter. And then when I'm really sure of something, then I'll take this and I'll affirm the edge. And I'll really affirm the edge. But really, stay loose and just do your corners. Because glance at it and it's clear.
Yeah.
Stare at it and it's not so clear, but that doesn't matter.
Like, yeah.
Oh, I like it.
Ooh. Nice.
And then when you put your vellum, try to find something consistent.
Oh,
Like
yes.
that.
Yeah. Jeez, that's good, yeah.
10 billion little tricks. None of it is hard, but there's 10 billion tricks.
That's very good.
Not a single one is hard, but there's an infinite amount.
Like,
Yeah.
Yeah. Sweet.
Cool.
Sí, un poquitito o algo, también. Ese ruido es muy grande.